All right, we have another senior military person who was fired. This one's a little bit different than the others, but it's still concerning that Trump is just brazenly like just firing all these top military officials and replacing them with loyalists. That's a little bit concerning considering everything else that's going on in the government right now, but hey, that's beside the point. So Trump administration fires senior Navy female officer at NATO. She appeared on a woke list. A woke list. I don't know, like, am I the only one that just, like, cringes and dies a little inside anytime you see these, like, 50, 60, 70-year-old men talk about woke? Like, what are you? Freaking, like, 13? Like, grow up. What are we doing? This is just woke. Like, you should not be using the word woke in a serious manner if you're above the age of, like, 16. God, these people are so weird. U.S. Navy Vice Admiral Shoshana Chatfield, the only woman on NATO's military committee, was fired over the weekend by the Trump administration, U.S. officials said. Although no reason was given, officials said it was apparently tied to comments she made that supported diversity in the force. Oh no. According to the officials, Chatfield got a call from Admiral Christopher Grady, the acting chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and was told the administration wanted to go in a different direction with the job. The officials said they believe the decision was made last week by Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, but it was unclear whether he received any direction from President Trump. 3 U.S. officials spoke about the firing on condition of anonymity to discuss personal matters. Chatfield is the third top female officer to be fired since Trump took office. Hegseth announced in February that he was firing Chief of Naval Operations Adam Lisa Franchetti, and Trump fired Coast Guard Commandant Admiral Linda Fagan just a day after he was sworn in. Trump and Hegseth have been vocal in their instance that so-called woke policies are dead. There have been a vigorous campaign to remove leaders who promote diversity, equity, inclusion, and to erase DEI programs and online content. Chatfield was on a list of senior military officials targeted as woke by the conservative American Accountability Foundation, which sent a letter to Hegseth saying that purging the woke from the military is imperative. Like, as a Republican, how can you sit here? How can you sit here and read this and be like, yeah, fucking woke, man, screw diversity, and screw equity, and yeah, inclusion, whatever that means. Can you even define woke? Can you even define what DEI was? I take it you can't. And the fact that you can't makes you look like such an idiot if you're cheering this stuff on. It's so ridiculous. Tell me how any of this improves your wages, makes healthcare more affordable, improves our infrastructure, makes our military better. Like, what the fuck are we doing? God, these people are so stupid. Oh my goodness. Chatfield, a Navy helicopter pilot, was also commanded a joint reconstruction team in Afghanistan, have been serving as one of the 32 representatives on NATO's military committee. The panel is the primary source of military advice to the North Atlantic Council and NATO's nuclear planning group. According to NATO, it serves as the link between the political decision makers and NATO's military structure. Senator Mark Warner, a Democrat from Virginia, said he was deeply disturbed by the firing. I think that's been Mark Warner's response to every firing. Deeply disturbed. I swear I read this about like the last 10 military firings. Oh boy, Mark Warner's gonna have a heart attack, man. Trump's relentless attacks on our alliances and his careless dismissal of decorated military officials makes us less safe and weaken our position across the world, Warner said in a post on X. Campaign to erase DEI programs and online content has been met with questions from lawmakers, local leaders, and citizens angered by the removal of military heroes and historic mentions from the Defense Department websites and social media pages. The Accountability Foundation complained in a letter to Hegseth that those responsible for DEI policies must be dismissed. These people don't know what DEI is, or they do, and they're just blatantly fucking racist, sexist, misogynistic, whatever. Because if you know what DEI is, you would look at all this rhetoric and everything they're doing behind it and laugh. But unfortunately, 50% of the country has no freaking idea. And if you're a part of that 50% and you're angrily typing in the comments right now, do some research. Do some research, please. Because DEI is nowhere near what you think. Adding that military leaders should be focused on cultivating lethality, not on fostering diversity, equity, and inclusion in the ranks. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, you should be focusing on lethality instead of trying to end this imaginary enemy and a freaking wokeness and DEI. What are we doing? We're so unserious. The letter said Chatfield posted supportive comments on LinkedIn about a diversity summit and gave a speech in 2015 at Women's Equality Day. The group quoted her as saying that investing in empowering women can unlock human potential. And they also said she was quoted as saying, "Our diversity is our strength," a phrase that Hegseth has repeatedly condemned. Yeah, this freaking clown Hegseth was like, I remember an interview where he's like, you know, I'm tired of this saying our diversity is our strength. No, it's not. Like, you're a grown man. Like, what the fuck are you on about? You're so stupid. God, our government and our military is being controlled by children. A native of Garden Grove, California, Chatfield graduated from Boston University and received her master's degree from Harvard University and a doctorate from the University of San Diego. She deployed to the Pacific and the Persian Gulf as a pilot. She later served as the senior military assistant to the Supreme Allied Commander of Europe. She was awarded a Bronze Star. Yeah, God, we're so dumb. Like, any grown person that says woke, we need to end woke, we need to end DEI, you've lost all credibility in my mind, and you are just a straight clown. You're a clown. Or you're smart and you know what DEI actually is, and you're just racist. Which one is it? Which one is it? I'll take either. Jesus, man, we're so unserious. So unserious. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.